I'm not trying to be so neat, like. That's fine, we could just relax a bit. Okay.
Is there lipstick on my teeth?
No.
Okay.
Your lips were shaking so much you today, like. Okay.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry it's been a while, but yeah, I'm back now. So today I've got my friend Hope.
Hey.
And she's actually going to be one of my flatmates next year, so
Yes.
that should be fun. We could like do videos like all the time and stuff, but yeah. So today we thought we'd do a video on like what our course is like for us. So I'm studying English literature and communication and media. That's so it sounds. It's like, oh, I'm studying But yeah.
And I'm just doing law.
She's just doing law. You know, someone needs me to like do law, like that bit. But yeah. So we thought like we wrote a few questions and we thought we'd just answer them and tell you our honest opinions about it and studying it at our uni. Yeah. So the first question is if we're just enjoying our course. So are you enjoying your course?
Yeah, it's quite like I expected it to be more boring than it is because there's like a standard that people just think law's boring, but obviously there's some boring topics in it, but it's not as, it's not as boring as I thought. Like there's like some interesting modules, so yeah, it's alright. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, I'd say that I'm enjoying my course. Like obviously I did English literature in secondary school and through sixth form, so yeah, doing it now is like it's different, but it's still similar, if that makes like it's still the same in the sense like we're doing it's like similar skills like poetry analysis and I don't know analysis of Shakespeare text. So I feel like a lot of it is similar and is what I'm kind of used to, but I don't know. I do enjoy it. I definitely do enjoy it. Like I do love English and I feel like I always love literature. The media side is a bit different for me. I'd say because it's not something I've done before. Like it's something that I have an interest in, like the practical side of it. But what I'm doing right now is the theoretical kind of side. So it's a very like, I don't know, theoretical base. So it is a bit different, and at times it can be a bit long. But I'd say that is really interesting, and it's very like interesting modules and stuff. So I guess I'm talking a lot, but I guess to sum that all up, yes, on a whole, I am enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it what you expected it to be though?
That's the thing. I feel like with media, it's definitely not what I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be a lot more practical. So I was going to be doing things like filming, editing, like taking photos. I don't know, that kind of stuff. Like that's kind of stuff that I know. When I say it out loud, it's like, girl, you guys uni, you ain't going to like BBC.
No,
like
I thought that's like what your course does as well.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I expected you to be doing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think maybe it's because it's first year and the modules that I'm doing right now, the compulsory modules are like very theoretical based, I'd say. So I think right now that's not what I'm doing, but that's not to say that in years like 2 or 3 that I won't be doing that. So yeah, I'm just taking it with a pinch of salt kind of thing. And it is interesting, like even though I'm not doing like practical stuff right now, I don't know, some of the things that I'm doing right now are interesting. Like it is quite, I don't know, there's interesting modules, I'd say. So I don't know. Yeah, it is interesting.
For me, like I was just preparing for the unexpected because I never did law at like senior school or sixth form, so I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
But in terms of like content and stuff, I expected that we'd get like more contact hours and more time in seminars and lectures and stuff, but we both do humanities and there's not much contact hours. It's like up to you to go and do the independent work and independent reading.
Which is so long sometimes.
It's so long.
Like sometimes I just think like, oh my gosh, why can't I just have lecture that's like 9 to 5
Exactly.
and I come back and I don't have to do anything. The fact that I'm in for like 3 hours and I come back and I still have to prepare for something that like the next day is just so tiring.
Yeah,
like,
it's really long.
Yeah.
So we have quite a few seminars and workshops and stuff, but we don't have to do like labs and stuff that the science people have to do. So they're more like obviously in more than us, but we still make up for it in like our independent preparation and stuff like that.
Exactly. And so, the constant essays.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And problem questions for law.
Oh my gosh, what's that?
It's like they give you a scenario and then you have to work through it and pretend that like you're advising the people. Yeah. So yeah.
What's the next one? Oh, is it harder than A level? Is it harder than A level?
No.
Yeah, like
She's like, it's easy.
Like, do you know what, I want to say it's easy, but like it's not as hard as I thought it would be. like I thought, oh my gosh, degree level, like it's gonna be
Yeah.
so difficult. Like, oh my god, like how am I gonna cope? But like, to be honest, it's not that much of a step up in terms of like difficulty level. I'd say the harder thing is just the amount that you have to do, and trying to like work around like your time management and all that kind of stuff. I said that's the hard stuff, like just the amount of what you're doing and kind of like trying to get it all done for deadlines and everything. I say that's what's hard, and trying to balance the social life as well. But in terms of actually what I'm doing, I'm not really like, oh my god, this is so difficult, like I really can't do it.
But
like,
then again, we're in first year as well, so
Yeah,
that
it's
might
true.
change when
I
we
don't want to like
second
jinx
year.
myself and be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
in first year I'm saying it was so easy, like third year I'm like literally dying.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. In law, like we're not all on an equal playing field at the start, because some people obviously did A-level law and they already knew like half of the first semester's content, and then there was the other ones of those who were like jumping into something new. So for them, they were like, yeah, I already did this, and then the other half of us were like, well, this is new to us. So
yeah.
I don't think it was harder. It was just like new concepts to pick up and stuff. But they expect you to do different techniques and essay writing and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's quite different to like sixth form.
Yeah, and I guess they're gonna account for that. So like, I think that's really what first semester is about
Yeah.
anyway, because they'll know that not everyone's on the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So you shouldn't really feel too behind. Cause
Like
you will
in
catch up.
semester 2, like everyone's on an equal playing field
Yeah.
now. I'd say.
So if you could
So
go back and change your
yeah.
course, would you?
I don't think I would, because I didn't know what I wanted to study at university. So I think that law was like a good meeting point for my A-level subjects. So I think that it was the right decision for me. So I wouldn't. How about you?
Well, I feel like I wouldn't either, only because I feel like I am grateful to be studying right now at this uni, and study my course as well. And like, I feel like I do get the best of both worlds. Like, I do study English literature, which is what like I love. Like, I always love writing and stuff. And then I also have media, which is me. I feel like media is me, but like, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But the only thing I
Yes.
do wish was that it was a bit more practical and I could be a bit more hands-on with it and do filming and editing. But I guess that could come later on in like year 2 or year 3. So
Yeah.
I guess I feel like I wouldn't. But I feel like in another alternative universe, I'd say, if I possibly could, like in a really idealistic like world or whatever, I would like to do something that was just a tad bit less stressful and had a little bit less work.
She can cope with it. She's fine. She's getting 2-1 and everything.
They say, oh my god, stop it. She got first. She got first, so let her not even try it. She actually got first, so.
That's only in first semester. By the way, it's not for
We
the
still
whole
got
year.
exams in summer.
Yeah,
so,
so let's not talk too quickly.
Literally.
So the next question is like, is there a good work-life balance for you, or do you feel like one takes over more than the other?
I don't know how to really answer that, because I feel like it's hard to find that work-life balance kind of thing.
It
Because
is.
you want to, well, for me anyways, I know I want to do well. I could say this for both of us actually, like we both do care about education a lot and we do really, really want to do well, but we also want to have a social life and like enjoy ourselves. So it's like, I don't know, it's hard to kind of try and find that balance without slacking
That's true.
in one area or the
And then
other.
like all of our friends have different like contact hours, so it's really
Yeah.
difficult to do like social activities during the day. So it's like mostly all at like evening and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
which can be quite tiring for the
yeah,
next day as
it
well.
is tiring. Yeah.
So yeah, it is a bit hard, but I mean, it's just what you make of it kind of
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
And especially because it's first year, like you do want to enjoy yourself and you don't want to feel like you stayed like in your room the whole
Yeah,
time,
exactly.
on your, like, on your desk, like
Like
doing
it's
work.
a one in a lifetime experience.
Exactly.
So
So
well, unless you do more than one degree, but
oh my gosh.
but
Throw
yeah,
that in
you
there.
get. So yeah. So do you have any advice for any future people who want to come to uni?
Yeah, I'd say make sure you know what you want to do in terms of like, you know what degree you want to study for, and make sure you really, really love it, because
Yeah.
you're going to be doing it for 3 years minimum, because you could be doing it for a lot more, and all your time's going to be focused on like that one subject. So you need to make sure you actually truly love what you're doing,
I agree.
especially because you're paying like over 9k for it a year. So
It's going up now as well. So
yeah, exactly. So you don't want to throw 9k away. So make sure it's something you really want to do and you genuinely enjoy it, and that way you can have fun with it, because it is going to be hard. Like, I feel like no matter what you do, even though you could like 100% love it, there's going to be bits of it that's just a bit like, oh, I can't believe
yeah,
this
exactly.
right now. So if you really love your subject, then it makes it a lot easier.
That's true. But like if it's like that for the most part that you don't like it, make sure you change your course early so that you don't get into something that you really don't like. Like I think within the first few weeks of first semester you can like change like your subject or whatever. So make sure it's something you do actually like.
Yeah, it's easier to change like towards the beginning, but the longer you leave, the harder it is, and you might find yourself having to restart.
Exactly.
And it's just longer and more money. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's about it then. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful to you guys watching, and yeah, I hope we gave you some like tips, or at least our insight and our experience, and hopefully that could kind of help you and maybe show you what to expect, or maybe you can relate to some of it and all of that good stuff. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye. Like, bye together. Bye. Oh,
Bye,
imagine if it
Felicia.
stopped. Why did you change your hair?
Because it looked like thin on one side.
Oh
It
my
probably
God.
didn't. I'm like over like looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask it again.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So this is how natural weight.
So ask it.
So yeah, you ask it.
Okay. Wait, what
like you.
levels did you do again?
Physics, economics, history, and yeah.
Okay.
So they're all over the place. So I thought economics and history kind of like go into law, I guess.
If you can't already
That's
tell,
nice,
she's very, very smart. So that's why she did all those A levels. But
What did you do? Smarty pants?
I'm not. She can't even try.